Good morning, my dear friends. Welcome to pre-market analysis. So, what a market yesterday! It was, the first opened with a positive note, broke the important resistance, and then they took a supply zone resistance, and then clearly created a one lower low, and then the market created higher high formation. From the higher high formation, market is continuously trading with a positive bias but not a very great momentum. So near 26,100 again took a resistance and again given a pullback, finally closed with a positive note, right? So well above 26,000. So if you look at the daily candle is created a positive candle, and so we need to see that whether are they going to break decisively swing high. So they did not do yesterday exactly near the swing high, and they took a the pullback, and also there was a supply emerged from the important supply, also happened to be a swing high. So today, so we need to see that whether are they going to see same the bulls are going to take a control or not. So that is what we are interested in. Let's see that let's find the structure of the market. What is the market is telling? The market is telling still I am bullish. After a recent pullback, the market is again creating a positive bias. So this is what the structure, but the only problem is a all-time high supply. This is a very strong supply, and any time and some profit booking might emerge in this level. Even if it is swing high breaks, we have to be very careful. Let's find some important level. Overall market is still looking positive, and the biggest support area and also demand area is going to be this. Let's mark 26,000 is going to be very important demand. So PDH is going to be a resistance. So let's mark a PDL. This is going to be a mega support. And where is the PD? Yeah, swing high, and also PDH will go, do it as a PDH. Yeah. PDH and also happen to be the first resistance of the market. The overall, the price action is telling I am still bullish. After a very quick 2 days pullback, market is created positive bias, except uh, on Nifty expiry, market created a long leg doji, and then there is a positive candle. So today we need to see that whether are they going to create. Don't short the market unless they break when this demand. So most probability, this is the probability market is indicating. So if it breaks, we can go with a sell on rise view again. So with this as a resistance area. So if this breaks, and 26,000 demand, if it breaks, then we can go with a sell on rise. If it holds, we need to be a buyer. And if it breaks and holds, then we can go aggressively buy side. This is what is telling Nifty. And what happened Bank Nifty friend? Let's see that very quickly. We'll identify. Yeah, Nifty second demand zone is this is a swing high. This is going to be a second demand. This is the first demand. In case if they break this, they can search for a next immediate at good levels. So very quickly we'll take it and Bank Nifty, and then we'll do some data analysis. What is the Bank Nifty is telling? All-time high supply zone market struck exactly. 58,000 is going to be a immediate demand, and immediate supply also happen to be a PDH and also PDL demand. So you can note down the overall structure is still positive. So after 2 days of a quick correction, market is creating a green candles back to back. But since overbought, the pullbacks are very, very common. And today also happen to be a Sensex expiry. We have to be very, very careful. Market may create a lot of volatility. So that volatility is good for option buyers because second off was not great for option buyers yesterday. So this is about Bank Nifty. Let's come back to the Nifty now and we'll do some data analysis. Is it a data also supporting? Let's see. So data is indicating 26,000 is a mega support. Okay. So that is what the mega writing happened. The put rating happened at a 26,000. And let's see that overall open interest of this contract. If you see that the mega support is 26,000, next immediate resistance is lying only at 26,200. So this is where we will get a short recovery in case market breaks. The first short recovery we can witness only after 26,100. The second short recovery we can see after 26,200. So any and if market suddenly breaks 26,000, then we can see a long unwinding. There is a long build up happened. If this area breaks, this demand breaks, then we can see some weakness and also long unwinding. These bulls will get, they were going to exit, and then we can see opportunity the way we got it on Tuesday. So this is about open interest data, and let's see that so what is happening in the FII friends? Very, very interested. Most of the time, they are going to give us a hint what these guys are doing, especially option data will give us a FII futures. They sold 6,000 contracts yesterday, and options data, call options, they bought put options, they sold. Relatively, they positioned themselves as a bullish. And pro traders futures, they bought around 3,000 contracts. Call options, they bought 1 lakh, and put options, they sold. The overall, they positioned themselves as a bullish. Unless 26,000 demand breaks, we should be careful about shorting the market. Market is ultra bullish, but if the demand of 26,000 breaks, then we can go with a sell and rise because profit booking might come from the all-time high, the way it came on and Tuesday, right? There was a heavy profit booking in the first half. So that kind of a and profit booking might come if a 26,000 demand breaks. The overall, yes, the pros are bullish, and also FIS in option data bullish. Option data always indicating what is going to happen, likely going to happen in the short term basis. I think 2 3 days in that weekly contract, what is going to happen will give you the picture, and the future data will give you the overall swing structure, the swing view it will give. So this is what has happened on the and FIA data front. So what about the cash market? Have they bought? Yeah, cash market actually FIA sold some, around 2,000 crores worth of shares. So now let's go to the global market. So what is happening? I know yesterday Fed meeting happened, and it should be a positive for Indian market, but how it is going to pan out, let's see that. Are they positive today? Dow Jones flat note after a Fed meeting. There was a knee-jerk reaction and then recovered, and Nasdaq is a 0.5% up, and S&P is almost a flat note. European market, UK market 0.6%, and also France flat, and German market some profit booking 0.6%. So very interesting is we are interested in gift nifty. So gift nifty is indicating 60 points down in spite of a rate cut, right? But rate cut is a positive for equity, global equity markets. But what is important is a commentary. How many rate cuts is going to be? So that is very important. Whether economy is growing or not. So that is also important. Commentary was not great. That is what the market is not reacted the way we expected. But anyhow, first 30 minutes price action is going to help us whether Nifty is going to take a support at 26,000 or not. So, and Nikkei Japan market is flat, and Hong Kong, sorry, just a second, it's refreshing page. Yes, Nikkei is flat note, Singapore market almost flat, and Hong Kong 0.6%, Taiwan market 0.2, and Korean market is 0.9%. So every global markets are reacting positively as of now because of expiry. How our market is going to behave, and that is also Sensex monthly expiry. Let's see that, and crude oil 0.5% down, and gold relatively stable and so 0.2%. So let's see that even gold chart also. Exactly, exactly. Good for equity market, bad for gold. See, gold also it is actually, so dollar will weakening if a rate cut happens, and automatically it is positive for a gold. But gold is already rallied too much, Mr. Rohit. So that global equity it is positive. Rate cut is a positive. The money will come from the dollar. So a dollar to equity market, that is relatively positive for both gold and equity. So let's see some important stock specific news. And before going to, let's check the gold. Gold, what happened after a Fed meeting? Actually, it is corrected, right? The only thing is the gold is giving a deeper pullback because of oversoldness. So everywhere they're cutting the important levels and then reversing back. The back to the below. Now 4,000 becomes a big resistance. It is in the sell on rise, but very complex. You can't sell everywhere. Everywhere you can't sell, and they went for a very important zone and also happened to be right. This swing, the flip zone, the broken support become a resistance. It's not a supply. The broken support become a resistance. Very, very important. This from here it again fell. So please keep watching. The overall structure of the gold is weakening, and it is going to consolidate with a negative bias next couple of weeks to couple of months. So this is for the commodity traders like Mr. Rohit. So let's go to the stock specific news. Let's check that is there any important news. Okay, there is a NBFC stain. Sorry. Satin Credit Care. So revenue up 19%, EBITDA up, margin up, net profit up. Everything is up. Okay, good results from Satin Credit Care. And Fino Payment, NII up, operating profit down, net profit is down because of our provisions. So mixed result from Fino Payment Bank. Apollo Pipes, revenue down, EBITDA down, margin down from 7.7 to 6.7, net profit obviously down. Not a great result from Apollo Pipes. Mahanagar Gas, again, one of the famous company in the mid cap. So revenue down, EBITDA down, Margin down, my goodness. Net profit obviously will be become down. So from 300 crores to 190 crore. Not a great, not a great results from Mahanagar Gas. Aztec Life Science revenue down, EBITDA down, net loss. My goodness, bad results. FB FinTech Policy Bazaar. You might be, brand name. You may be aware of it. Revenue up, EBITDA 97 crores versus 7 crores. My goodness, margin, net profit, excellent results from FB FinTech. Everything is rising from the revenue to net profit from 50 crores to 135 crores. Excellent results. That is already priced in. It is already, stock is getting rallied since a few months. Very well. And one more heavy stock, BHEL. So revenue up, EBITDA up, margin expansion happened, and net profit up. 100 crores to 370, almost threefold. Excellent, result from BHEL. So keep watching. It is again large cap. You can keep watching if you're an intraday stock trader. VST Industry. So revenue down, EBITDA up, margin expansion happened, so that net profit went up because of, so margins went from 18% to 23%. You can keep watching VST Industries and TCI, Transport Corporation of India, and revenue up 7%, EBITDA 8%, margin slight expansion, net profit okay. So overall okay result from TCI. And very important is another Nifty 50 company, L&T. And these are all the stocks you can trade intraday very comfortably, high liquidity, revenue of 10%, EBITDA 7%, margins slight contraction, net profit is okay, 15% net profit. Overall, decent results from L&T, not a blockbuster results. If it is overbought, you should be very careful, L&T, and there could be a profit booking. And Hindustan Petroleum, revenue up, EBITDA up, and margins slight contraction, net profit down. So mixed results from Hindustan Petroleum because revenue up, EBITDA down, margin down. So overall, below average results. Not a great result. Sile, revenue up, EBITDA up, margin up, net profit down. Not a great result. Not a great result, sir. So now let's go to the some important NTPC Energy, NTPC Green Energy. Revenue up, EBITDA up, margin up. My goodness, fantastic. And the results from NTPC, please check the chart. If it is overbought, you should be careful because the good news, if it is priced in, you should be careful. Railtel Corporation, revenue up, EBITDA up, margin up, net profit up, and dividend also given. Okay results. Not a blockbuster, but above average results. United Breweries, revenue down, EBITDA down, margin down. My goodness, everything is down. Very bad results. Very, very bad results. And LIC Housing Finance, we are reading some important news. And these are all the large caps relatively. Net interest income is up, net profit is up. So overall, okay results from LIC Housing Finance. Not a great results. Okay. So these are all the, okay, Brigade Enterprises, again, a real estate company, revenue up, EBITDA up, margins down, and net profit okay, and 36%. Overall, okay results from Brigade because the concern is, and margin and contracted almost from 27 to 24. This is not a great deal. So this is the only negative in the Brigade Enterprises. So all this, and let's come back to the chart now. So what is the conclusion? Still bulls are alive. So how soon they are going for a all-time high? This is an all-time high. That is what we are interested, right? And what is SGX Nifty is talking about? Let's see that SGX Nifty. The only concern is the 60 points down. This is the only concern. And are they going to break this zone? Break. If it breaks, we'll go with a sell and rise. If it takes a support, either morning star or a strong opening range breakout, then we can see 26,100. So this is 26,000 demand is going to be make or break level. If it make it, we will see and previous day high as a target. If it breaks, then we can market may go towards next important demand, and that is a long leg doji demand. So market may come. Will connect at 10 a.m. in the live market. We are going to identify some demand zones for you, and we will analyze the live market as well, the way we analyze in the aftermarket or a pre-market. Exactly, Mr. Aribabu. Sensex expiry. I wish you profitable trading, and we'll connect today at 10 a.m. We'll analyze live market as well. Thank you for watching, and you were coming at early morning 8 a.m. I really appreciate that. Shows the passion for trading, because it's a very serious profession. We need to be prepared, and many good momentum happens in the first 30 minutes, isn't it? Many good momentum. So that is what, if we are prepared and it is easy for to take the trades and navigate. What happens if 26,000 demand breaks? What happened if it takes a respect? If it takes a respect, I'm going to get a PDH as my target. Right? So anyhow, we'll connect at 10 a.m. Wish you profitable trading. Thank you very much.